Well, hey everyone, it's Scott again with businessmarketingfuel.com. And what I'm going to do in this video is a little bit more keyword research for our BMF Project Authority that we're working on right now. Now, if you don't know what that is and you're tuning in for the first time, you're probably going to want to head over and start from the beginning. And you can find all of the videos, all of the podcasts that we did up to this point over at businessmarketingfuel.com. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a little banner that says BMF Project Authority. Just click on that and you'll have all of the resources right there. Totally free, and it's something that we're doing publicly, showing people how we're building a website, a blog, for the long term, okay? Because the old way of building niche sites, to me, is really risky, and it's not going to work for that long if it works at all, okay? So we're doing long term. We want Google traffic eventually, but that's not what we're counting on. And if it ever, if we got this thing built up and we didn't have any Google traffic, we're still planning on building an email list and building relationships so we can help that community and then also sell them things related to what they're after. Okay, now with all that being said, I just wanted to kind of do a little recap. That's what this is about. This is the 5th video, but it's actually the 3rd video about market research and niche selection and all that stuff. So this is a paid tool. This is Longtail Pro. And the reason why I like using this as well is it gives you a lot of good metrics on your competition. Now I just typed in, let me just go back here. Okay, this is the main keyword, the seed keyword as they call it. And all you do is you come in here, you log in, and you just type in your seed keyword right here. In this case, mine is bug out bag. So I'm putting that in there. I already did, and that's what I came up with. Then I just click here, generate keywords. Now you can apply all these different filters here. These are optional ones. The only one that I'm using right now is the number of keywords or number of words. I want it to be at least 2 and no more than 6. And I'm just checking the Google title competition just so I have that checked, but I'm not putting a minimum or a maximum. That's the only filters I'm applying. And then I'm going ahead and clicking generate keywords. That's what comes up now is this list right here. Now you can notice, and like you've seen in the last video, bug out bag gets a lot of searches, 33,100. These same numbers are coming from the AdWords tool, okay, the Google keyword tool. 33,000. Now it's saying the advertiser competition is high. That's good. That means that people are paying to target this keyword. So that's good. That means that there's a lot of people paying for it. That means there's a big market there for it. Now we're not going after just bug out bags. We're going to go after survival stuff, but we are going to kind of make it our entry using the bug out bag list or contents or the essentials. All of that stuff is how we're going to get on the map, okay, if you will. Now let's just look at this real quick. Bug out bag itself, and I'm going to show you why it's not a good idea just to go after that particular keyword. Okay, let's click on it. And this is the cool thing. It's going to bring up the top 10 websites. Now you can take these sliders and move them around this way here. It'll give you a better view and all that stuff. And you'll see how it highlights, kind of like, or bolds where the keyword is actually in the domain name. Now Wikipedia, that's going to be a tough one to beat. This one here is an authority site. It's kind of a site that like we would like to build for the future as well, where it says survival cache, and then it's got bug out bag in it. Okay, and that's ranking very well for a huge keyword. Amazon. Whenever you see Amazon in there, you usually want to stay away from trying to compete for that particular keyword. That's why we're not really going after loading our site with keywords and trying to go after keywords. Obviously, we want to pay attention to them, but we're not going after them to where we have to rank for these, or the website isn't going to make any money, or it's not going to draw an audience. We're going to basically build an email list and then drive people to the blog. But we also want to create content that people can find. And in this case, it's going to be harder to rank for this because you have a lot of authority sites. Look at this page authority right here. What this means is basically kind of like Oprah Winfrey, right? She has a huge following, right? Well, like Wikipedia, that's a 78. 100 is the best. 78, that's huge, right? This site here, 52, 55, 18, that's not that good. See, Bug Out Bag Academy, I've been seeing this one. They're in there because of the word bug out bag, right? So they're doing a niche site, okay? Very light on content, but they're getting ranked because of that. Now, I don't believe that's going to withstand the test of time. That's going to get moved out of there eventually, okay? Especially if you get better quality sites, which we will be a better quality site. So that's actually good news to see that, because that means that we could beat them and we could fall in that position if we did a better job. All right. But you can see Survival Blog. All of these get some pretty good numbers. Okay. They're pretty good authority. So this is the only weak one, really. The 33 one isn't that great, but it's not bad. But 18 is the worst. So I look at this and I say, okay, the page rank is 0. The domain authority is only at 1300 is the best, 13. So it's pretty weak. Page links, it's only got 4 page links, it's saying, going to this particular page. We could beat that. Now, am I going to go after and just try to beat that site? No, I'm not going to do that. But I just wanted to show you, these are the things that I look at. I look at this as saying, if this was the only keyword I was going after, I would not go into this niche because there's so many other spots that are filled up. But here's where it gets interesting. Let's go here where it says bug out bag list, okay? And this gets 9,900. So you can see there's another one here. Best bug out bag, 1,600. Bug out bag essentials, 1,900. Bug out bag checklist, 2,900. These are ones that you could technically get ranked for quicker. But I just want to point this out. This is how you kind of determine if this market has any room to wiggle in there. So we already seen that this one here, you could wiggle in there if you did a better job, but it's going to be kind of hard. Okay, let's go after this one here, the second best one, bug out bag list right here, 9,900. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to bring up the top 10. Now let's look at these. Again, here is that first one, Bug Out Bag Academy, free bug out bag list. He is definitely, or she, whoever has this, is getting ranked because of that in their domain and in their URL, okay? And because it's in their title, okay? But you can see over here, it's pretty weak. The thing that I like about this is it's showing us, and that's what Longtail Pro, is it shows you right here, this is the site age. It's only, well, it's not even a full year. It's under a year. The page rank is 0. Moz rank gives you that, the domain. The juice page links, that's kind of what they go by. Like, are these links even worth anything? Kind of like these page links could be like a no follow link, and I'm not going to get into all of that technical stuff, but you know, if it doesn't have a follow link to it, they say that it's not as good. But this here has none. So it's only getting ranked because of its URL. So that's actually pretty exciting to me, because I know that over time, maybe 6 months, 8 months, could be a year, if you put in the time, you could outrank this one easily. Okay. Now I do look at this. I say, okay, this is that authority blog again. That's going to be a tougher one to beat. Look at 122 juice links, which those are the ones that count. 343 total, and it's a 52 authority, and it's been around for 7 years. All right, so that one's going to be a tough one to knock off, but I don't need to knock that one off. I don't care if it stays there. I just need to get somewhere in this list. Again, I go down here, Amazon. Amazon is usually tough to beat too. So if I seen this search coming up with a bunch of Amazon and eBay and different e-commerce sites, I'd stay away from it if I was just going after that. But that's not the case, because now you look down here, my bug out bag list. Someone here went after just bug out bag list, thinking they're going to get 9,900 searches to get on that front page, and they built a site just for that. So a very weak site. So now I've got 2 weak sites. Let's look at the metrics. It has 38 juice links, and it's not even been around a full year. Might have been built by the same person. Who knows, right? Because all they did was built this site for bug out bag list. Those 2 right there, not going to be around for long if something better comes along that Google looks at and says, this is better content. This is going to serve these people better, okay? And that's what we want to do, create the ultimate resource, as I mentioned in the beginning of this project, all right? But I just wanted to go through here and show you some of this stuff so you understand it and say that, yes, Longtail Pro is a great tool. Do you absolutely need it? No. I like it because I use it for all of my stuff when I'm doing keyword research to, figure out what articles I want to write about maybe for a particular keyword for my photography site. Okay, I can come in here and punch in a certain keyword, and it'll give me ideas of what people are searching for, and then I can kind of do this metrics and see if I can come in here, because I'm pretty much an authority site when it comes to the photography niche, and I could just create a blog post, do the basics, and then rank for it. So it's kind of like taking my time and using it to give people what they want. So just, again, to further go down here, some of these sites are older. Like this one here is 11 years old. So this one here, Doomsday News, that's been around a while. And they have Bug Out Bag List. And they have, let's see, 42 page links going to that site, or juice links, let's call them, and then 316 total. So another one, but it's beatable. It's not like it's 42 links isn't that many links. Again, if we do this naturally, if you put out a piece of content on your blog that has bug out bag list in it and you have a whole bunch of resources and it's getting passed around and people are sharing it and bloggers are blogging about it, you're going to naturally get links, and those 42 links can turn to 142 links, and they could be very solid links, meaning having very high PR, and then you'll outrank them. But you don't need to know all that stuff. All you need to know when you look at this type of stuff, and this is getting nitty gritty, is just in the future, can we compete against some of these keywords? Let's go back. Can I compete against bug out bag checklist? Let's do the same thing. I look at this and I go, okay, Bug Out Bag Academy again. There he is, number one. There's someone I could model that right there, that same idea, and beat it with better links and better content, and I can beat that. My bug out bag list, again, number 3. So I could get in there if I really put in a little bit of work, okay? The other thing I look for here is this, prepper forums. Whenever you see forums in here when you're looking in Longtail Pro, that's a great sign, because that means that Google's saying, like, look, there's not a lot of content out there that has bug out bag list or checklist in the title and in the content. So they're scraping. They're out there scraping forums to try to find something. So this was a forum post that says full-size bug out bag checklist. Full-size bug out bag checklist. Now this is the title, this is the URL. And what that basically means is if you see this, like let's go here, prepperforums.net /full-size bug out bag checklist, and actually it's longer than that. Yeah, PDF. So it's a PDF that someone posted and it's getting ranked. The title of it is full-size bug out bag checklist. So when you create a post, you want this, in our case, we want it to be bug out bag checklist in there. Okay, we want it to be in the URL, we want it to be in the title, but then obviously we want to support it with some killer content. So this way here, people are going to link to it. And if people link to our post, we need to get more than 15 links. Or we need to get 1 or 2 really, really good links from like an EDU, which is an educational link, or a college or something like that. And you get one of those links, you could beat almost any of these because we don't know if these are high authority links or not. Okay. So that's really it. I just wanted to go over that quickly to show you the Longtail Pro and how I use it. And hey, it may be something that you may want to use. One last thing. If you wanted to just make this go in greatest to the smallest, just click on this here and then it'll show you the top in order. So 33,100, 9,900, 3,600, a bug out bag vehicle. There's another one. See, it gives you ideas too. That's what I love about this. It's similar to the keyword research tool or the keyword AdWords planner tool as they call it now, but you can get a lot of ideas. And you know what? When you do get ideas, if you're writing blog posts and you see something that gets 700 searches a month, write about it. The more of these little ones that you have, and they might be easier to get ranked for, they add up. They add up really, really fast. And you'll see that you'll start getting keyword searched and found from all of these miscellaneous keywords. So that's it. That's going to wrap up this video on Longtail Pro. I just wanted to show you that's like my third thing that I do and that I did. And this is looking good for Jim to continue in this survival niche. And if you didn't see the past videos on how we found it, how we discovered that we wanted to drill down and get into this specifics, you're really going to want to go back to the very beginning and watch and see how we outlined this and how we strategically planned it and how we came up with these ideas and got to this point so far, and how we're going to also move forward with this. So once again, I am Scott with businessmarketingfuel.com. Again, go over there, check these out. You can see that on the right-hand side of the blog, and you'll see all of the supporting information, videos, podcasts, all of that good stuff. So that's it. I'll talk to you later.